MyCase manages the case. DocuWare manages all documents. Seamless integration for a complete solution, transforming legal workflows.
If this phone doesn't stop ringing, I'm never going to get any work done.
Hey, can you pull the Smith file for me? I don't need fancy software. I pay my staff to handle that.
1 down, 117 more to go. This is taking forever.
Before anything makes it into your system, your team is downloading, renaming, and organizing everything manually. At first, it doesn't feel like much. Just a few minutes downloading, renaming, organizing files. But while this is happening, time is passing and money is being spent. The issue isn't where it's stored. It's that it hasn't been processed yet. So your team is jumping between email, just trying to get everything where it needs to be. It's never just one search. It's every client, every document, every day. Just a few minutes each time quickly turns into hours lost by the end of the day. When a client calls, "Hello, client services, how can I help?" You don't have time to go digging for documents. "Yes, I understand. Let me just find that file for you." When a client calls, every second matters. "Hello, thanks for calling." When your team has to stop and search, find that for you. Those delays start stacking up across every call, every day. Important documents come in every day, but it's easy for them to get buried or missed completely. Most problems don't come from one big mistake. They come from delays. When something like an IRS notice sits too long, it creates extra work, more time, more payroll. You're already paying for a system to store your documents, but your team is still doing the work to organize them. Individually, it doesn't seem like much, but this isn't happening once. It's happening all day across your team. Hundreds of dollars a day, thousands every month, just on manual document work. To get documents into MyCase, your team is doing the work manually, renaming, splitting, organizing, then you pay more to store them. In DocuWare, documents don't just sit, they move, and they're managed over time. Once documents are in MyCase, they just sit. They don't move. They don't trigger anything. And because it takes time to get them in there, most of the information never makes it in. It stays in email, in a PDF, or sitting right here on someone's desk. In DocuWare, documents don't just sit, they move, they route, they trigger work, they notify you, they fix problems before they grow, and when they're no longer needed, they're gone. Where you store documents determines how fast your firm can work. Now let's take a look at how your team will continue to work as they do now, but how DocuWare will accelerate the workflow. Your team keeps working exactly as they do today. When they need a document, they click the DocuWare button. Everything is instantly available. Let's say a client sends in their documents. Instead of downloading, renaming, and organizing, everything is captured and organized automatically. So nothing sits in someone's inbox, and nothing gets missed. So when a client calls, you have everything right in front of you.
Hello, this is Jane with your W-2. You're not putting them on hold.
Instead of storing everything inside MyCase, DocuWare becomes your main document system.
Your team keeps working the same way. DocuWare just removes the manual work. This replaces hours of manual work every week, often more than the cost of the system. Let's find John Smith's records. We'll search by client name and click search. Instantly, all his documents are retrieved.
With DocuWare, accessing a client's tax documents is fast and intuitive. Simply navigate to the year you need, and the results filter instantly. Then, scroll smoothly through the organized 2025 files. You're not limited to searching by name. You can also search by social security number. So even if all you have is a tax ID, Every document tied to that number appears instantly. Let's say you're working inside MyCase, and all you have is a social security number. You highlight it, and just like that, every related document appears in DocuWare.
DocuWare automatically monitors a law firm's inbox, captures qualifying legal documents based on defined rules, stores them in the correct matter folder, and routes them to the right team members for review or approval.
The copier just received the incoming fax. It's automatically forwarded as a PDF to Outlook. The system ingests it, performs OCR, and indexes the data. Then it routes the document to the team.
Legal documents arrive and are organized for processing. They are placed into the scanner for batch capture. The document is processed instantly. OCR runs automatically, extracting key data. Fields populate without manual entry, fast, accurate, and enterprise grade.
The system reads the document, pulls the key information, and places it directly into the correct fields. Once that's done, everything becomes instantly searchable.
From the portal, select and download your bundled PDFs. Drag them into the DocuWare hot folder to begin processing. The system automatically splits OCRs. Files are routed securely to your team for approval. Let's say you receive a large packet of documents, all combined into a single PDF. Instead of separating everything manually, DocuWare automatically identifies and classifies each file automatically, so nothing is misfiled.
Matching data stays together. When the data changes, a new document begins. And if something's missing, it's flagged. These documents stay together because the name, social security number, and address all match. When those values change, a new file is created. And if a key field is missing, it's flagged as an exception.
When documents come in, they're usually scanned together as one large PDF. You can see all the pages here, different documents, all inside one file. The system automatically analyzes the file, detects where each document begins and ends, and separates everything for you. The system uses predefined rules to understand each document, looking at keywords, layout, and structure. That's how it knows what each document is and where it belongs, and anything that doesn't match is flagged for review.
If a document doesn't clearly match the rules, it's set aside for review, so nothing gets misclassified. Open the document, go to the stapler tool, and choose where the new file should begin.
Confirm the selection and staple it. Now those pages are all one file and will be indexed correctly.
Everything's already structured. I don't have to figure anything out. Now that's automation.
If you want to take it a step further, you can add AI. This looks beyond simple rules and finds connections across documents, names, dates, and patterns to group documents more intelligently. Even with AI, if something isn't clear, it's still flagged for review. Most firms run perfectly well without it and add it later as they grow. With DocuWare, most document handling is rules-based and structured. AI is only used where it adds real value, roughly 20% of the time, keeping intelligence powerful while costs stay predictable.
DocuWare is splitting these PDFs so fast, what a game changer. Now I can prep discovery instead of fighting with PDFs all day.
DocuWare processes hundreds of documents automatically. When exceptions appear, they're flagged and routed for review, while the rest of the work continues without interruption.
Climb in. We're going to email some files in Outlook.
An important client email arrives in Outlook. With one click, choose to file it in DocuWare. Search and select the matter. Details are pre-filled. Confirmation appears instantly. In Outlook, use the integrated DocuWare panel to search for a client matter. Results appear instantly. Select the needed PDFs. Click Email to compose a new message with attachments. The email is sent securely. Chain of custody and verified audit trail. Got to love this new system. DocuWare monitors documents as soon as they arrive.
If SLA is missed, it gets reassigned to prevent it from stalling.
Legal documents pile up, slowing your work. DocuWare turns this chaos into automated workflows. Index, route, and control your files instantly. I was resistant at first. My son got me to try DocuWare. I'm glad we did. It was a game changer for us. TGI thinking great ideas since 1964.